You want to make a website, cool. But let's be real for a sec. The world of web design is super deep and kind of a scary world. But honestly, it's never been easier to get into than now. You're probably wondering where to even start. You might dreaming about making six figures at some big tech company, but feel like you're dumb, stupid, obtuse, dense, and completely incompetent on all things about web design. Honestly, I get it. It can be difficult to know how to begin. But lucky for you, I literally just went through all of this. I made this promo website for some movies and basically learned everything from zero in 3 or so months. So in this how-to guide, I'm going to share what I learned and help you get a basic web design project of your own off the ground. I'll cover the absolute fundamentals of coding, how to get set up in Visual Studio Code, and then how to throw it up on GitHub so other people can see it. Let's just get into it. Alright, part 1. Web design coding fundamentals. To build pretty much any website, you need to know 3 main things: HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. They're basically the holy trinity of the internet. First is HTML. It's the skeleton of your site. All the actual content, the words, the pictures, the links, that's all HTML. The easiest way to think about it is like a restaurant. HTML is the menu. It's just a list of stuff you can get. Appetizers, mains, desserts. It gives your site its basic structure. But it's pretty boring on its own. That's where CSS comes in. This is what gives your website a vibe. It's the style, the design, all the visuals, the colors, the fonts, how everything is laid out. So if HTML is the menu, CSS is the whole aesthetic of the restaurant. It's the cool font they use, the color of the walls, the moody lighting, the comfy chairs. It's what takes the boring list and makes it look cool. And last, you've got JavaScript, or just JS. This is what makes your website do stuff. It's all the interactive things like animations or pop-ups. In our restaurant, JavaScript is the kitchen and the waiters. It's what happens when you actually order something. The kitchen cooks the food, the waiter brings it to you. JS makes things happen when you click around. It's the action. Okay, part 2. How to get working code in Visual Studio Code. Enough theory, let's actually make something first. Download a code editor. I use Visual Studio Code. Everyone calls it VS Code. It's free and it's what pretty much everyone uses. But before you even open it, make a folder for your project. Seriously. Inside that folder, make your main file, index.html, then make a folder called styles for your CSS, and another one called scripts for your JavaScript. Trust me, staying organized now will save you so much pain later. Once you're in VS Code, go to the extensions tab and get one called Live Preview. This thing is a lifesaver. It pops up a window with your website in it, and it updates in real time as you code. It's awesome. Now for actually writing the code. If you're a complete newcomer and just want to make a website, you don't even have to learn everything from scratch right away. You can literally just ask an AI to write the code for you. Open up a tool like ChatGPT or Gemini and just tell it what you want in plain English. You can literally type, hey, can you write the HTML and CSS code for a simple movie promo website? I want a dark background, a big title, a space for a movie poster image, and a paragraph of text below it. The AI will just spit out the code. You can copy it, paste it into your files in VS Code, and you'll have a starting point instantly. This is the best way to start because you can see how it all works. You can then ask the AI, okay, now how do I change the text color to red? And it will give you the exact line of CSS. It's like having a coding tutor who's available 24/7. But I gotta warn you about one thing. Coding has to be so exact and precise. This is the part that will drive you crazy. If you mess up one single comma, or forget to close a bracket when you're editing the AI's code, the whole thing can break. So be extra careful and mindful while placing code down. Now part 3, how to deploy on GitHub. So you have this cool little site on your Visual Studio software. How do you get it on the actual internet? You use GitHub. GitHub is basically the site where everyone stores their code, but it has this feature called GitHub Pages that lets you host your website for free. It's actually pretty simple. You sign up for a GitHub account, make a new repository, which is just a fancy word for a project folder, and then you literally just upload your files into it. Then you go into the settings for that repository, click on the Pages section, choose your main branch as the source, and hit save. After like a minute, GitHub gives you a live link to your website. You can send that link to your friends, your parents, put it in your Instagram bio, whatever. It's live. And yeah, that's pretty much it. You went from zero to having a live website on the internet, probably with a little help from our new robot overlords. So, we covered the basics of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, how to get set up, how to use AI to kickstart your coding, and how to push your site live with GitHub. For real, the possibilities that come with even a beginner's level knowledge of coding are endless. This skill is no joke, and you can find connections and job opportunities through programming abilities. Who knows? This how-to guide may be the start of your glorious path to becoming a programmer at Google, OpenAI, or a programmer for a big video game studio. Or maybe it will just help get you off the ground and help you with the web design basics. Either way, you started. That's the most important part. Thanks for watching, and good luck with whatever you design.